Alright, we are at Devil's Hole State Park. Today, we're going biking. I'll show you on this map here. We're going to be checking out Trail 2, which is the Niagara Gorge Rim Trail. It's this yellow trail right here. Right now, we are right here. And this trail will take us all the way along the river, all the way to Niagara Falls. Right over here. And the cool thing, actually, a lot of people don't know about, we're going to check this out first and then we're going to cut back. If you start at Devil's Hole and you take this trail along the river, which is actually down that way, it brings you over to these trails here, 7 and 8. So I'll show you that real fast. And again, we're going biking, so remember your biking safety tips. We're going to cut to those right now, just so you remember, safety first. So we'll stop it, check those out. You should know the top 10 rules. Here they are. 1. Make sure your helmet is properly fitted to your head. Use the straps to make sure your head is protected. 2. Make sure your bike is the right size for you too. If you ride a bike that's too big, you could lose control or fall over. 3. Tie your shoes tight and tuck in your laces. You don't want them getting caught. 4. Make sure a parent or guardian checks the air in your tires or your rollerblades, unless you're old enough to do this on your own. If you decide to rollerblade, you should also check those wheels. 5. Wear bright clothes and reflective devices, so other riders can see you biking. 6. Put your headphones away. You want to hear the world around you while you're riding. 7. Do not ride at night. If you're heading home as it gets dark, always use your reflective gear. 8. Look both ways every time you cross the road. And 9. If it's a busy intersection, don't be afraid to get off your bike and walk it across the street. And finally, 10. Follow the rules of the road, wearing your helmet and equipping your bike with reflective gear. So stay safe. All right, now that we're all ready to go, know our safety tips. One thing I'm gonna point out before we take off, if you look over in the distance, they have these Ready Share bikes. They're all over the city. I'll drop a video right now on how those are used. They're pretty neat. You can rent them. There's an app you can use.
To ride a social bicycle, create an account on the website, through the mobile app, or at a station kiosk. Select your network and membership plan, enter payment information, and choose your own 4-digit PIN code. Once registered, you are given an account number. To unlock a bike, type your account number into the keypad on the back of the bike. Press the green check mark and enter your PIN code. Remove the U-bar and place it in the holster. Or if you have a member card, just wake the bike by pressing any button and hold the card to the keypad. When prompted, enter your PIN code and remove the U-bar and place it in the holster. If you are not in front of the bike and would like to make an advanced reservation, just use the mobile app or web browser to locate a bike or a station. Click on the map icon to find nearby bikes and stations, and complete the reservation. When you arrive, just enter your PIN code, remove the U-bar, and place it in the holster. Once you unlock the bike, automatic front and rear lights turn on. You can also use the integrated front basket to store items up to 20 pounds. Make sure to adjust the seat so that you can ride comfortably. Now you're ready to ride. During your ride, you are able to see the duration, distance, and cost of your trip on the bike's LCD display or through the mobile app. Each bike has real-time GPS, which allows you to see the exact route of your trip. Need to make a stop but don't want to end your reservation? Lock the bike at a regular bike parking rack. Just use the hold button on the keypad and make sure the screen indicates the bike is on hold. When you're done riding, you can return the bike to a nearby station. Lock the bicycle to the station dock and give it a gentle tug to confirm it's secure. Check the screen to make sure the reservation is complete. The screen will blink green and say thank you. If you didn't lock the bike properly, the screen will flash red and sound an alert. Just tug the U-bar until the bike is locked. Social bikes can work with regular bike racks. If the hub is full, you can lock a bike to a rack near a hub for no additional fee. You can also lock a bike anywhere in the system area for a small extra charge. This out-of-hub fee is then posted to the map as a credit and is used to incentivize the next rider to bring the bike back to a station. Have an issue such as a flat tire during your ride? Just press the repair button on the keypad, choose the issue, and lock the bike to a bike parking rack. Details about the issue will be sent to the operator, letting them know you had a problem. The bike will be unavailable until the issue is resolved. We hope you enjoy social bicycles. Keep riding!
Again, if you don't have a bike, these ReadyShare bikes are pretty handy. You can use them if you'd like, just if you wanted to explore. There is a deal they have, as you can see on the screen here, Niagara Falls residents. You can get an annual pass for only $1. That's for the whole year. And then every minute is only 1 cent. So you could ride for an entire hour and it would only be about 60 cents. So that's cool to know. It says too, you can find a QR code. It actually shows it right here in the picture. QR code, you could scan that if you're a Niagara Falls resident. Also, if you look at the map, I was messing around with the app for this. It shows you where all these bike stations are and how many bikes are there. So that's kind of cool. You can probably find one in your neighborhood. And the app here, you can download if you have an Android or an iPhone. You just set up an account, and you can reserve a bike. It's pretty neat. So if you're interested, there's some info here. If you don't have your own bike, you can always use one of them and hit most of the trails in this area. So now we're gonna head up Trail 2 this way, and then we're gonna come back and go all the way down to the falls. All right, we're about to kind of enter this trailhead here for Trail 2. It's gonna go down and then we're gonna turn back around, but I wanted to start the workout so we can keep track. So if you have an Apple Watch and you hit the little green guy with the runner on there, hope I have a workout on here, I gotta end that. Done. And you just select outdoor cycle, open goal, it'll start going, it'll count your calories, your distance, all that good stuff. And here we go. Right, now we're right at the end of Trail 2, and we're gonna turn around and go head back the other way. But if you look here, this is Trail 7 and 8 if you go down this way. And you'll notice anytime you're hiking, there's safety things you need to follow, but we're not hiking today, we are biking. So if you look at this map, we are right at the end of Trail 2 right here. And you can see how Trail 7 and 8 kind of go down. This is where we are right here. You could continue that way. That's a whole different trail system though. And that'll take you all the way down to Lewiston. You could actually take it all the way to Fort Niagara and along Lake Ontario. But for today, we're gonna do Trail 2. According to my watch, I'm at about 0.9 miles, 0.93 miles. Only going for about 6 minutes. We're gonna head back this way towards Devil's Hole, and we're gonna try to take this Trail 2, all the way along the gorge, all the way to the falls. So let's see how we do. And if you look here, Rim Trail, Trail 2, skill level easy. It's about 6.2 miles all the way to the falls. So let's see how accurate that is. It should be at about 7 miles by the time we're done. All right, we're back at Devil's Hole State Park. We're gonna continue on Trail 2 here. One thing about Trail 2, if you've seen the Trail 1 video, Trail 1 is all paved, and most of Trail 2 is also paved. However, there's a couple spots where it's a little bit of dirt, so you gotta be careful. If you're not an experienced bicyclist, it's probably not one of the trails you wanna try, but if you are, and if you have like a mountain bike, Trail 2 is fun. It gives you a lot of better, there's a lot better overlooks. So we'll head up this way. And again, up here on the left are these ReadyShare bikes that are all throughout the city. Again, you can use the app if you'd like. It's pretty easy to use. We're gonna continue on to Trail 2. All right, so this is kind of a teaching moment. This is Trail 2 right here. You'll notice it's all gravel. It says maintenance underway. This happens sometimes. If you ever see this, don't go down the trail. They might be trimming trees down, stuff like that. So what we're gonna do, and the nice thing about the Gorge Rim Trail is the Trail 1 is right here. So we'll take that down until we get past where they're doing maintenance, and they'll hop right back on. All right, I just talked with the maintenance workers. They said they were just doing some weed whacking along the trail, but they're done, so we can hop back on right up here. You can actually see the trail through these trees. So right now we're on Trail 1, but we're gonna hop back over to Trail 2. We didn't go that far. Right now we are at 2.3 miles. Remember, we also went back to Trail 7, so we kind of cut back. So really, we've only been on the trail for about a mile now. We're gonna hop back on over here. Now, if you look, the trail's closed up that way, but it's back open this way. So we're gonna continue on Trail 2. You'll notice it's gravel, it's not paved. So if you're gonna bike it, make sure that you have a mountain bike, something with good tires. Watch out for sticks like this one right here. Okay, and again, if you're not an experienced bicyclist, you could just use Trail 1. It's just as good. It's all paved and it takes you the same places. This one's has better overlooks. Even if you look down, I think the Whirlpool jet boat's going down there. Yep. So, if you look, there's the Whirlpool jet boat. And then in the distance down there, that's actually Whirlpool. We're gonna be heading that way. This trail goes all along the top of the gorge. And we'll be heading all the way to the falls. Right now we are at 2.43 miles. All right, we come up here. We're actually at Whirlpool State Park. There's a nice playground here. I went off. The trail kind of splits here. I could show you on the map, but we're gonna head back over this way. Trail 2 kind of picks up right down here. We're gonna stay on this for a while. All right. You may have noticed the camera shaking a little bit. So the trail's back there where we just came from. There's a lot of gravel and stuff like that, but now where we're at, it's all paved again. It's really nice. Straight down there, that's actually Whirlpool. We are at Whirlpool State Park, and we're gonna keep on going down this trail. We are currently at 3.29 miles. I'm going kind of slow, I keep stopping, but it's only been about 25 minutes. This is one of the best parts about the Rim Trail, Trail 2, is all these overlooks that there are. Rapids down there. Those are the Whirlpool Rapids. I believe those are class 6. Some of the highest in the world. The thing about these rapids, the water level actually drops. I think about 95 feet or something like that. I'm not sure the exact info, but the water level drops rapidly and it narrows right here. That's why the rapids are so rough. All right, let's keep going. All right, where we're at now, the trail kind of comes up for a minute, brings us back over to where Trail 1 is, up this way. So if you stayed up top here and went that way, that's Trail 1. That's all paved. There's another video you might have watched. It talks about Trail 1. We're gonna continue straight. This is Depot Street up here. This is where the Niagara Falls Heritage Area, their group has been doing a lot of murals. Up near the train station up here, you'll see one. We're gonna pass one under this viaduct. Right up here on the left. Watch for traffic. There's a bunch over there near the train station. And then right here is another one. We're gonna continue up here we're gonna get back on trail 2, try to follow that gorge rim. If we go straight here, this is trail 1. Trail 2 goes along the rim here, so we're gonna head over this way. We're at the Niagara Gorge Discovery Center. We've gone 5.5 miles. That's actually the start of trail 1 over there. So I'm gonna pause this and I'll show you on the map. All right, here's our map. So we started here at Devil's Hole, went all the way up to trail 7 and then cut back. Came along past Whirlpool, down past Whirlpool Bridge, all the way along here. Remember, we're on trail 2 and we're at the Gorge Discovery Center. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna end at the falls over here. All right, right, once we start probably about a quarter mile up the trail, you'll notice there's a lot more people. We're getting closer to the State Park Niagara Falls. So it's a very touristy area, so you gotta be careful, especially if you're on your bike. You might wanna even stop pedaling and just kinda like scoot along a little bit, because there will be a lot of kids. So just be aware of your surroundings. You'll see what I'm talking about once we get up here. We are at the American Falls, and this is Prospect Point right here. American Falls over here. We're gonna end up way over near the Horseshoe Falls as we finish up trail 2. Also, we are at 6.15 miles. We're going for about 50 minutes, but again, I've been stopping, so you probably could do this a lot faster. All right, we're headed over to Goat Island right now. You'll notice, like, if you're on a bike, see how they have these ropes here on the sides? Bike should always go in the middle where the road is. If it's not a designated bike path, off to the side is where people are walking. But should be aware, sometimes there's like little carts that are driving around. People that work at the parks, they drive these maintenance carts around. So just be aware of those. We're gonna continue on trail 2. All right, we are officially at the end of trail 2. All in all, it was about 7 miles, 58 minutes, 202 feet elevation gain. That's a lot, actually. That's pretty good. All right, that's trail 2.